Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey, everyone.
How's it going? So tonight,
Yes.
what are we doing tonight?
Tonight, we're going to be doing something very different. This is a request for Narvik. So thank you very much, Narvik, for sponsoring this request. We're going to be doing something from JIMMIE RODGERS. Have you ever heard of JIMMIE RODGERS?
Never in my life.
I had not either. So Narvik said he is considered the father of country music, which I looked up, and it is said to be true. Mm-hmm. This song was released in 1929. It's called Mother, Queen of My Heart.
Holy moly.
And yeah, it's a classic mother ballad, you know, with that sentiment of like writing something nice about your mom.
Right.
And it's said that he's known to be the first person to record with an electric instrument, like on an album. He recorded with a early electric steel guitar when he recorded in 1931. So very, very interesting, because it was really groundbreaking for the time.
1931 sessions. Wow.
Exactly, yeah. So imagine in the 30s recording something electric instead of like, was that plugging in the instrument directly instead of just like
You even said o sea.
O sea.
That's Spanish for
like
a lot. It's like saying a like, but
yeah.
in Spanish. O sea.
So yeah, very,
That's
very
awesome.
cool.
Thank you so much, Narvik, for changing it up. You know,
Yes,
like
change
maybe
her
there's
up.
some people who would never watch our channel because we do all this rock stuff and metal and prog. And maybe some JIMMIE RODGERS fans are going to be watching this. Like, again, thank you so much for being here, everyone, you know, for watching the video. Maybe if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel. We do have some older stuff, you know, and we kind of like dwindle. Is it dwindle?
Dwindle, yes.
In the 60s, 70s, and 80s, normally also 90s. But usually there in that
Never in the 30s. I think this is the
this
first
is the
request.
furthest we've gone back, right? Because this is the 20s.
This is 1929. Yeah. So, yeah, I do remember we've done a few performances of like dance numbers from the 60s and stuff
But
like
never
that.
the
But
20s.
yeah, never gone into the 20s.
There
so
we go.
very
So JIMMIE
special.
RODGERS.
Thank you, Narvik, for being the first to sponsor. If there's anything you would love for us to see, you can also sponsor a guaranteed song request or video song, whatever. Going to our Buy Me a Coffee page, which has the link in the description. But yeah, without further ado, let's do this. Mother, Queen of My Heart.
Let's check it
JIMMIE
out.
RODGERS.
All right. 1, 2.
I had a home out in Texas, down where the bluebonnets grew. I had the kindest old mother, how happy we were, just we two. Till one day the angels called her, that debt we all have to pay. She called me close to her bedside, these last few words to say. Son, don't start drinking and gambling. Promise you'll always go straight. 10 years have passed since that parting. That promise I broke, I must stay. I started gambling for pastime. At last I was just like them all. I bet my clothes and my money, not dreaming that I'd ever fall.
A little bit of yodeling there.
Exactly.
One night I bet all my money, nothing was left to be seen, and all that I needed to break them was one card, and that was a queen. The cards were dealt all round the table. Each man took a card on the draw. I drew the one that would beat them. I turned it and here's what I saw. I saw my mother's picture, and somehow she seemed to say, son, you have broken your promise. So I tossed the cards away. My winnings I gave to a newsboy. I knew I was wrong from the start, and I'll never forget that promise to my mother, the queen of my heart. Ah-dee-dee-o-dee, dee-o-dee-o-dee, dee-o-dee.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow, that was really like just crazy to think about. You know, I had a little bit of his info pulled up while the song was going, and man, it's such different times, you know, like he started working on the railroad when he was 14. He got TB when he was like, I don't know, in his 20s, late 20s, and then died at 35.
Oh
so
my Lord.
Just crazy times because
how many albums did he record?
Man, I don't know, but like it said, you know, his time on the railroad affected his health, but helped his music because he was apparently one of the first to write about such serious themes. Like he talked about gambling and drinking and stuff, while everyone else was just singing about like the prairies and the mountains.
Man. No, it was really like I loved the lyrics.
Yes.
And the banjo. Yes. I love how everything kind of like was just recorded with one like microphone.
Yeah.
And that fiddle wasn't even like, I guess you can't even call like a violin, you know.
And just the chords were like boom bum bum boom bum bum boom bum bum boom bum bum boom bum bum, the whole song, you know.
But I love it.
So, but hey,
it was all about the him doing the
yodeling.
You know, the da 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 dee da 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 dee. And no, the yodeling was just like because he had some seconds left. It was literally like, hey, you have 3 minutes to do this. Go.
Yes.
And maybe just one chance to record it. It was not like today, you know.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. Just like the lyrics. And yes, like you said, like he talks about stuff that's a little bit more serious, you know, not just like, oh, I love you. And, you know. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's almost 100 years ago when this was recorded. And obviously times are very different. But it's not even that long ago because if you think about it, I mean, in the 1800s, right? 1820, there was nothing. I mean, have you ever seen movies set in that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anywhere in the world, it was just very like...
But recordings of music, how far does that go back? That's what I would like to know, because when you just said almost 100 years, that is crazy. I mean,
yeah, and now we're like doing AI. We're watching AI videos. No, I mean, I remember when they did like The Great Dictator, the movie. That was one of the first movies with voice, you know, and music.
Yeah.
It was just silent. I mean, there was music in movies, but really like recording.
Right.
They call them talkies.
Talkies,
Can we look up when the first music was recorded? Now that we're already in this. 1860.
1860.
No.
The Clair de Lune.
That's insane.
Wow. And it could not be played back until 2008, when new technology was used to convert the visual markings into audible sound.
What?
So for playable recordings, the first song was Arthur Sullivan's The Lost Chord in 1888, recorded on a phonograph cylinder.
So then you could play it back. We should react to that.
That would be insane.
That would be insane. The first non-playable recording, 1860, but the first playable recording, 1888, that
So
you could
he-
actually like repeat.
Right,
Wow.
because this says he used his phone autograph, which traced sound waves onto a soot-covered paper, but was not designed for playback. So it wasn't heard ever until 2008 when modern technology converted the visual waveform back into sound.
That's so crazy.
That is insane.
But yeah, I'm really interested in doing both, you know, like the Claire de Lune and then also the lost chord.
Yes.
Whoa.
That would be amazing. This was really great, though. It's always just insane to me how many artists exist and how many people are a part of musical history, you know? And we're not very familiar with the country theme or lifestyle or anything, you know? But it is obviously very important to the history of the United States. And it's just like, it's awesome to slowly but surely go back and learn about these people who inspired probably Neil Young or like other people, you know, not that Neil Young is country, but, you know, other people who are singer-songwriters in general.
It's kind of funny that you mentioned Neil Young because he's the godfather of grunge.
Yeah, well, there you go.
But no, I totally understand what you're talking about. John Denver, you know, like those kind of guys. Obviously were inspired by guys before them, but I don't know, you know, that it's kind of cool that he's the father of country music.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Crazy.
Not even like the Godfather,
the father.
He's like the man,
the actual father.
I don't know which is like more important, the Godfather or the father now. And now I'm confused.
Well, the father birthed it, and the Godfather just like
is the Godfather,
is there for emergencies, I think. And financial support. Anyway,
this is awesome. Thank you, Narvik, again for going out of the huge, you know, and maybe we get some people who like country and they're gonna be like, hey, look at these two guys who have no idea what they're talking about.
We're total noobs with country. So if you have a song that you think we should hear as total country noobs, check out the link in the description. Buy me a coffee page. You can sponsor a song request on there, and we will guarantee to play it on the channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Again, please leave any comments with any trivia that you would like us to know, and hope that you enjoyed this time with us. Thank you for sharing it, and we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Dee da da dee da da dee dee.